Hey there, thanks for stopping by. It's Alicia and Greg of Safety Integrations here. And today we are talking about committee setup. So tell me a little bit about how you guys go about this and what's involved.
Okay, so safety committee is a really good way to communicate with your employees.
Right.
So the idea of a safety committee, in some states you get credit for having it.
Okay.
It's a great idea to get everybody together, and usually it's once a month where they sit down and they talk about, hey, there was this many incidents, or there was, we fixed these three things. Mm-hmm. So a safety committee is a chance where there's usually someone from the management side and some people from the floor interacting and figuring out a way to make the workplace better, make it safer, make it stronger. So that's basically the setup process or the idea behind the safety committee.
Okay. And do you, once this committee is formed, maybe you obviously probably recommend it, do you guys come in and kind of help them formulate like what they need to be looking at and their process a little bit?
Yep. Okay. So it just depends what state you're in. Pennsylvania, right, for example, I just did one, so I'll talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
In Pennsylvania, you get a safety committee. You have to go through a process. You have to have your agenda and your notes and the certain positions, and you have to vote on things. So you have to do a submission through their website.
Okay.
It's called HANDS. So you do your submission. You can't submit it before 6 months, and I think it's up to 90 days. So you have to send everything into the Department of Labor, and they'll approve your committee. And then what it does is it gets you 5% off your workers' comp insurance for every year. So it can be a good money saver for any business. But more importantly, you're going to start to build communication with your team. And now you're not pulling just in the supervisors like we always talk about. Yeah. It's people from the floor. It's regular people. And I always tell everybody, ask for volunteers. And if nobody volunteers, we'll volunteer them to be in the safety committee. Okay. And usually I like to pick a troublemaker, somebody that's a frequent flyer in injuries. Okay. Somebody likes to call off work.
That's a good opinion to have, right?
Yeah, I love it, because what do they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. So bring in the troublemakers, teach them why it's so important, and maybe get them to buy into the system.
I was going to say, then they might come out of it not being as troublesome. They might start focusing more on that safety because they're a part of the committee, and that's really good.
Instead of the old regular safety committee, hey, we're going to meet for 20 minutes and have donuts. You don't want you want it to be interactive. Right. You want it to get something
and
out of it.
And actually be focused around safety rather than just mention safety for a few minutes and then have some donuts and be on your way.
You got it. Absolutely. So making it something to get to a better ending is the idea.
Yeah, and I've gotten to hang out with several members of your team, and you guys are fun. So I'm sure that you're the same way, not in this setting, but when you go out to your customers, you make it fun. You make it, short and sweet so that people aren't losing their, attention span. You just make it easy. So
we appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Our personalities, we let them come out. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
That's good though. People love that. I mean, I know for one, if it were me, I would want to work with someone who shows their personality, who's really just truly themselves, and they're not, too polished and corporate, because that's when things can kind of get a little boring or, not as personable. So I love the way you guys do it.
The one thing that I really like to do is we go all over the place. We go to different businesses, we're at different locations. Yep. When we come in, we're bringing all the things people did right, plus all the things people did wrong, and we're not going to let you make the mistakes. We're going to give you a nice, clean path and take you to it. Plus, I'm going to share their stories. I'm not going to tell you the company that was involved, but I'm going to have a story on why you need to do it this way or what's going on. People seem to really like that part of the way we interact with everybody.
Yeah, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You guys really become a part of your customers' teams. You're actually going out there, you're working with them, and that's really important. So if you're watching right now and that sounds like exactly what you're looking for, you're ready to work with Greg and his team, make sure that you're getting in contact with them. Give them a call, explore the rest of the website here, safetyintegration.com. Fill out the contact us form, whatever you have to do, any way that works best for you to get in contact with the team to get your program and your journey with safety integration rolling. So thanks for watching, and thanks, Greg.
Thank you so much. I had a blast.